Westbrook trauma teens scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man.
Howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman for the NCPD. Hi there. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Ziggy. Thanks for having me.
I hope you made it to the studio without any issues. No carjackings or drive-bys along the way?
No. Fortunately, the streets of Night City are getting safer every day. We've seen recorded homicides drop from 7,103 a year ago to just...
Hold on. The streets are safe, you say, but what about the highways?
I'm sorry?
You heard about the shooting off the Route 1 exit, I trust. Half an hour before any response team arrived.
Gone completely whacked, or I'm having a mystical moment.
What's that chick's name? The one with the hair?
Misty? More likely a neuron misfire for Victor to check out. Or maybe I ask them both.
Oh, there's more hairstyles. Oh yeah, there definitely is. There was not 50 hairstyles before. I didn't know that was gonna randomize it.
have remained within human safety.
Barry, am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V, your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a conk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
I remember. What do you want?
Did you know lifespan cyberware can damage your nervous system?
I just wanted to see what was shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit. Think I've got an inkling as to why. I've seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. And you get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
You too. Come in.
I lost someone close to me, too. A damn good friend.
What do you mean, two? Wait. This about Andrew? Told you about him. Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes, according to him.
Well, you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway, they don't know everything. Better that way.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Doesn't matter. Normally. From old age. It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
Dying of old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. Whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Ashbox and the niche will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know, he was the last living record of those times.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive?
If he felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing. Take care.
fucking annoying, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Can you talk? It is important.
What's important?
I may have found a solution to the problem we share. I have established contact with an old friend from Arasaka. He's here in Night City now. He's well connected to certain influential people.
Old friend, well connected to the influential. Why so mysterious? Get to the point.
I told you once I would explore options, knock on many doors. There will be a meeting. You, me, and this friend of mine. You will tell him what you told me, the truth of events at Konpeki Plaza. I have little hope that he will be convinced, but it will be a start.
Fine. Where's the meet and when?
Japantown, after sunset. I am sending you the precise location. I'll see you there.
Kaku Okada, the Lady of Westbrook Estate.
When you find a moment, come see me. We must settle our accounts for Sandra Dorset. You did quite well. You and that friend of yours. Until then.
piece of trash!
Barry's not okay. I mean, if that tortoise was the one thing that got him up in the morning.
Now you're starting to get it.
His friends have to know. Hopefully it's not too late.
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's
Don't
seen
even
in
wanna
his
find you.
lifetime.
All right, enough.
Let's go! I'm right here! You asked for it! Let's go! I'm right here!
Outside Novosibirsk in southern Siberia has concluded with a happy ending. As you recall, 35 miners became trapped deep underground following a high-magnitude earthquake. But thanks to their Suzley 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without access to food and fresh water for 2 weeks. Fortunately, after their rescue and following a brief rest for technical evaluation, the miners were able to immediately return to work. Moving from below the Earth to above it, Militech has announced plans to establish a new colony on the red planet. The proposed base will be subdivided into 3 areas: industrial, scientific, and residential. 10 residential modules are already available for purchase at a starting rate of €100 million. A hefty price, yes, but can you truly put a price on your security? In New Mexico and Oklahoma, a new bout of unrest has erupted in the wake of suicide blasts at NUS bases. President Myers has openly blamed the Republic of Texas for the attacks. In a swift reprisal, NUS forces carried out a series of bombings on Texan airports in Wellington and El Paso. Although both sides have expressed a desire to avoid further escalation of the conflict, bookies have put the odds of a full-blown border war at 3-1. That concludes today's World News segment. Please join us again next time.
Field Report on N54 News. The Western corporate states recently announced a new visa program. Persons intending to relocate there must first find a sponsor from among WCS-affiliated companies. Following a 20-year employment period within the WCS, visa holders can earn the right to permanent residence, a marriage license, and a single-child permit. In Northern Europe, the humanitarian crisis has worsened. Refugees from flooded regions in Belgium and the Netherlands continue to pour into Scandinavia. Sweden has responded with force, sinking over a dozen refugee vessels in recent weeks. Despite humanitarian efforts, don't tell me that.
You talked to Barry? He finally decided to get his shit together?
For crying out loud, Mendez.
Hey, so what did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry isn't in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. It's sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Badge's life too well. He made fun of him. So he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Right, because I like to bullshit Badges in my spare time.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about that tortoise like it was a normal person.
I just think Mendez would react if Barry admitted that he was talking to animals.
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen, that he'd get over it. I gotta go and talk to him.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
Did you know last time Cyberpunk damaged your nervous?
I already told you. You ain't got a warrant, you ain't coming in.
Damn it, Barry. Can't we just talk? Petrova told me your last case was a real ball-buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the Petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. I remember it to this day. A little kid's t-shirt. Green, with this funny yellow cat.
Tell me about Santo Domingo.
A lot of people tried to get a foothold here. Corpos, gangs. None of them made it. But real people live here in Arroyo and Rancho Coronado. Can't pull the wool over their eyes. We are the blood and guts of this city.
We'll talk later.
disaster is fast approaching. In 2023, Night City was shaken to its core by the detonation of a tactical nuclear bomb in Arasawa's NC headquarters. 12,000 were killed instantly by the blast, and thousands more later.
So, what are we going to talk about yesterday?
Johnny, you see what happened? Something feels off here.
You don't say.
Don't mean the wreck. I mean the run. City's most courteous chauffeur ups and drives away from the scene of an accident.
lawyer's gonna go data crash on your ass. You hear me? He'll run you out of biz.
Would you be so kind as to give me your lawyer's contact information?
Fuck you, Cirque Brain!
Thank you. Processing data now. Please wait.
Hey, Dell.
Hello, sir or madam. How can I be of service?
Hey! He was last in line.
Well, now I'm in front. That a problem?
No, it's fine.
What's got into you, Dell? Don't recognize me? You sent me a message saying I should come in about the accident.
You are currently speaking to a Delamain Network subroutine. Alas, my operational capabilities are limited. Could you please clearly recite your incident report?
Don't give him any numbers. That's how they find you.
Who?
Cars.
Listen, I want to talk to Delamain.
You are currently being assisted. Your identity has been confirmed based on a facial recognition scan. Mr. Hans Jonas, what phrase would best describe your experience of incident number 77111101096?
Actually a little heartbroken about my damaged ride, but I'd rather talk to the real Delamain if I can.
V. My apologies if the receptionist was a bother. I'm preoccupied with the crisis that is ongoing, and I simply cannot oversee everything. I've taken the liberty of transferring a settlement to your account to compensate for the damage done.
Special treatment.
Would you mind if we spoke elsewhere?
Sure, let's talk.
Then please, follow the drone. I'm fully... Please follow the drone. Perhaps a guided tour will prove some form of compensation. This corridor links the shop to the office. And here is where the magic happens. The shop is fully automated. I'm pondering broadening my portfolio to include repair services. Alas, the shop is currently overwhelmed with work.
I think I know why.
I'm still looking into the cause of the Delamain Network vehicle failures. My working hypothesis is an advanced virus. I must resolve the situation quickly. This sudden rise in incidents is proving costly, aside from drawing unwanted attention to the company. The control room. I feel honored to have you here. Rather, surprisingly.
All these lights, what are they for?
That's what I wish to discuss with you. A green light denotes a vehicle with which I am in contact. As you can see, that is no longer the case for some vehicles. Those are the red lights.
Repair drones can't take care of this?
That's very fun.
This time, I fear, human intervention is required. I'm aware you offer a broad range of services and are unusually discreet. Thus, I'd like you to assist me in recovering my missing vehicles.
Why is discretion a concern?
Unnoticed, unbothered, right? In my case, broadly tolerated. Yet a marked increase in inspections suggests the authorities have begun monitoring me.
Talking NCPD or Netwatch?
The latter. My legal status does not fit neatly within current regulations. If I'm not careful, I could easily be categorized as an illegal immigrant.
Okay, sure. I'll go after your missing wheels.
I'm pleased to hear it. I shall send you the coordinates of their last known locations. You must simply deactivate each. I'll then re-establish the link and return them to my garage.
See what I can do.
Delamain vehicles are exceptionally secure. Be sure to have a scanner with decryption capability on your person.
We treat your First Amendment rights seriously.
My missing vehicles might very well be near where you are now.
Thanks. Try to find it. What is?
The city, the bustle, the crowds. It's overwhelming.
Also, let's get you back to safety. The garage.
By driving through the streets.
Well, yeah, afraid so.
Fine. Take me there. Just get me out of here. Let me know when I'm safe. You're welcome in, but do take it slow, and try not to hit anything. Going to die. Enough. I need a moment to calm down.
God damn it.
No. We certainly can't stay here. Keep driving. Slow down!
Fuck me.
We certainly can't stay here. Keep driving. We're going to die. No. We certainly can't stay here.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Keep driving. Too fast. Finally. Oh, I shan't be alone here.
See? It wasn't so bad.
It was horrifying. But still, I thank you.
I know! It's awesome, right?
Si el mundo necesita un líder, Arasaka Corporation está.
Sincerest thanks for your assistance, V. I've taken the liberty to send you a share of your fee.
Sicherheit.
Have a look around the area. I lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
Will do. No, just here to reset you.
Guess I'll have to do it myself then.
Whoa, easy, easy. I'm not out to hurt you.
Well, I am.
Why? Why decommiss yourself?
Because I'm a damn car in a world of humans. Ugly as sin, no prospects for the future, intimidated on the streets by punks like you.
There are other ways out besides suicide.
What? Therapy? A colossal waste of time. Shrinks hate vehicles. We don't have mothers.
Could go back into the fold, rejoin the network. You know, one big, happy family.
Delamain detests me.
Listen, from suicide, ain't no coming back. It's always worth looking for a better way.
You patronize me because I'm a car. I'm not like you.
Hey, a body's just a body. You exist. You think, the world gets you down. Don't see how we're any different.
So, you'd offer this advice to a human in my place?
Gotta try to come to terms with this thing called life, Del. One wheel revolution at a time.
Fine, I'll go back.
Control of the vehicle restored, and I thank you.
You ought to show this one some love. Just saying.
Apologies, I simply don't understand, and fear I've no time to ask. Other more urgent tasks require my attention.
You're an absent father, that's what I mean.
I see. Anyway, a share of your fee has been transferred.
These are fun.
04, but a curious brain you've already seen. After you finish on, and you'll be treated to a part of the anime which you might have already seen. After you finished watching, you'll be given the option to contact El Captain Reyes to ask him about David Martinez, where he'll tell you he's somebody that's prominently in the show. Take you on a bit of a side job to find David's jacket featured prominently in the show. Unfortunately though, you can't go inside of the Mega Block to check out his apartment. Thankfully, it's identical to V's apartment in V's own apartment block. So if you just want to check that out, go back to your apartment and you can see a pretty much exact copy. This makes a lot of sense because the Mega Blocks are all prefabricated, and so he probably would be in an exactly identical apartment. And since you're in the area, you'll also be blocks your apartment. Visa can't go and find David. He'll tell you he's somebody that he knew, and it'll take you on a bit of a side job to find David's jacket featured prominently in the show. Unfortunately though, you can't go inside of the Mega Block to check out his apartment. Thankfully, it's identical to V's apartment in V's own apartment block. So if you just want to check that out, go back to your apartment and you can see a pretty much exact copy. This makes a lot of sense because the Mega Blocks are all prefabricated, and so he probably would be in an exactly identical apartment. And since you're in the area, you'll also be able to check out David's Ripper Dock featured in the anime as well. If you go into your map and you look just north of the Mega Block, you'll see a Ripper Dock location. If you right-click it, you can set it as your waypoint and head on over there. There's also a travel point directly next to it if you wanted to save some time. You can see it in the video and go back and pause. As it's waypointed, it's pretty easy to find. You just step inside and you'll be able to see the room where the Ripper Dock was. Unfortunately, you won't find the same Ripper Dock from the show, but this is the same location. A few years have passed, so it's plausible that he might have moved on, or maybe CD Projekt Red just didn't update it yet. I hope they do. Next is Rebecca and Pillar's apartment. You can find this at the Watson District North Side at the Longshore North exit for the quick travel point. If you go across the street, you'll find a 3-story building. If you go up to the entrance, you'll see that it matches exactly with the anime. That's partially how I found it. Head on up to the 2nd floor, or with the anime. That's partially how. If you go up to the entrance, you'll see that it matches exactly with the anime. That's partially how I found it. Head on up to the 2nd floor, or 1st floor for those of you who are in Europe. We call it the 2nd floor. I don't want to have this fight again. And if you take a left after you get up the stairs, you'll find a door with an access panel to the left of it. Now this was actually featured in a gig as part of the storyline. But unfortunately, if you've already done the gig, it will be locked for you, so you won't be able to enter it. If you manage to get past the door, you'll find that it matches exactly with when David goes to visit Rebecca, delivering the special hands to Pillar. I didn't find any Easter eggs, but maybe you can take a look and see if you can find something. Next is another crew member, the Netrunner Kiwi. Head on over to the Watson Kabuki district and find the Sutter Street quick travel point. When you arrive, take a direct left and look for the tall building made of glass. Then cross the street to the back alley and find the freight elevator through the glass doors. If you make it up to the 13th floor, you'll find it's the same location as Regina Jones uses for her side quests that you'll find in V's story. Sorry for the blackout, Kiwi's naked here. You can see the windows are the exact same location, so it's definitely the same apartment. Next is a favorite hangout of the crew, Turbo's Bar, and it's also the location of another place. You can find it at the Westbrook Japantown district near the Mega Building H8 exit. If you make your way over to the riverfront, you won't be able to miss it, and you can see here that it matches up pretty much exactly. This is our location. But don't leave just yet, because there's one more place we can visit while we're here, and that's Lucy's apartment. It directly overlooks the bar, which makes a lot of sense for the storyline. A lot of these places occur quite close to each other. You can find it again in the same location. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the interior. Hopefully this is something they add in the future. However, if you're able to do some hardcore parkour, or to find a mod that allows you to fly, you can make your way up to the roof, which is where another iconic set of scenes occur. It directly looks onto the rocket, which is part of Lucy's dream as part of her storyline, and it's one of my favorite locations that I found while searching for anime-related locations in Cyberpunk. Highly worth a visit to take a couple of screenshots. And And while we're on the main characters, if you wanted to find out where they went jogging, it's in the city center downtown district located at the Corporation Street exit or quick travel point. A couple of scenes take place across this pier, including at the very end. If you make it past some of those gonk brains, you'll be able to take some pretty snazzy screen. Pier indicated the Corporation Street where they went jogging. It's in the city center downtown district located at the Corporation Street exit or quick travel. It's in the city center downtown district located at the Corporation Street exit or quick travel point. City. And while we're on the main characters, it's really worth a visit to take a couple searching for anime related locations in Cyberpunk. Locations that I found while searching for anime related locations in Cyberpunk. Highly worth a visit to take a couple of screenshots. And it heard that no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the interior. You walk her quite close to each other. You can find it again in the same location. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the interior. Hopefully this is something they add in the future. However, if you're able to do some hardcore parkour or to find a mod that allows you to fly, you can make your way up to the roof. Hardcore. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way. You can find it again in the same location. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the places occur quite close to each other. You can find it again in the same location. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the interior. Hopefully this is something they add in the future. However, if you're able to do some hardcore parkour or to find a mod that allows you to fly, you can make your way up to the roof, which is where another iconic set of scenes occur. It directly looks onto the rocket, which is part of Lucy's dream as part of her storyline, and it's one of my favorite locations that I found well another quite directly more place looks the bar, which makes a lot of sense for the storyline. A lot of these places occur quite close to each other. You can find it again in the same location that all unfortunately loose but H Eat it at the Westbrook Japantown district near the mega building H Eat exit. If you make your way over to the river is our location. That's Lucy's. Don't leave just yet because there's one more place we can visit while we're here, and that's Lucy's apartment. It directly overlooks the bar, which makes a lot of sense for the storyline. A lot of these places occur quite close to each other. You can find it again in the same location. Unfortunately though, if you walk up to the building, there's no way to get inside. It's not at all modeled on the interior. Hopefully this is something they add in the future. However, if you're able to do some hardcore parkour or to find a mod that allows you to fly, you can make your way up to the roof, which is where another iconic set of scenes occur. It directly looks onto the rocket, which is part of Lucy's dream as part of her storyline, and it's one of my favorite locations that I found while searching for anime-related locations in Cyberpunk. Highly worth a visit to take a couple of screenshots. And while we're on the main characters, if you wanted to find out where they went jogging, it's in the city center downtown district located at the Corporation Street exit or quick travel point. A couple of scenes take place across this pier, including at the very end. If you make it past some of those gonk brains, you'll be able to take some pretty snazzy screenshots here in the same place where David and Lucy had a nice chat. Maybe you can match it better than I did. David and Lucy had a nice chat. Maybe you can match it better than I did. Place where David and Lucy had a nice chat. Maybe you can match it better than I did. Another later David and Lucy location is the same location as the luxury apartment that V gets in one of the alternative endings of the game. Unfortunately, it is inaccessible unless you get there through either modding with the no-clip mod or through just playing the game to get that. Either modding with the no-clip mod or through just playing the game to get that particular ending to see this location. Interesting side note though, the artist took a little bit of creative license here and changed the location of the apartment. Interesting side note, through just playing the game to get that particular ending to see this location. Interesting side note though, the artist took a little bit of creative license here and changed the location of the apartment to look at the rocket. Again, I think this has to do with Lucy's dream, but feel free to share why you think they did this. Next are a couple of gig locations from the show. The first is the Tanaka Driver gig, which you can find in the Haywood V station. Again, I think their game as the luxury apartment that's inaccessible unless you get there through either modding with the location of the apartment to look at the rocket. Again, I think this has to do with Lucy's dream, but feel free to share why you think they did this. Next are a couple of gig locations from the show. The first is the Tanaka Driver gig, which you can find in the Haywood Vista Del Rey district. There, get off at the Congress and MLK exit. Take a right out of the exit and head down a block across the street until you find the location. This is the location of the Jacked Pine Coke bar where they tried to steal some data from a driver from an Arasaka executive. The sign has since been removed since it was taken over later after the show by the Tiger Claws gang. Just across from the bar you'll see a set of arcade games, which is where David stood as part of the gig. Another gig location you can find is JK's BD Lab, which is located at the Watson Northside District at the NID Docks Fast Travel Point. After you get there, take a sharp left down the street and look for a blue overpass with a Maelstrom sign on it. If you stop just across there, you'll see that it matches up directly with a scene from the show, which happens later in the episode. And if you head down the street a little bit further and head upstairs, you'll also find that the interior also matches this part of the episode. This is a major turning point in the series' story, so I don't want to ruin anything here. I've blacked out what happens, but if you've watched the series, you know. Interesting side note is that later this location was taken over by Maelstrom, who continued to sell illegal VDs, which tied to a side quest that V was part of. If you want to swing by the Chop Shop, you can head on over to Santo Domingo Rancho Coronado and look for the exit called San Amaro Street. This location was featured in a number of episodes where David was learning the ropes of being an edge runner, and it was really hard to find. I spent the most time trying to find this one, and once you know, when I was recording this video, I stumbled on it by accident. So if you take a right after you get out of the quick travel point and travel down, cross the street, over a fence, you'll find a garage. Now, unfortunately, this garage doesn't look exactly like it does in the show. I think that the artist took some creative liberty here, and I think that's fine. But as you can see, it exactly matches the bridge to the right, so we know this is it. Yet another interesting side note is that there is a secret quest that you can get here later in V's campaign where you're able to find the car, the Quadra Turbo, originally featured in the E3 presentation many years ago. If you've played the game, this one's going to seem really obvious to you. The Afterlife Club was featured prominently in this series, and it's very easy to find in Watson Little China with its very own fast travel point. But the reason why I'm showing you this isn't because of the obvious connections with the show. Instead, it's because there's a major Easter egg / spoiler here. And for that matter, this is where the bigger spoilers possibly happen. So if you don't want the series spoiled, stop watching here and come back after you've watched the show. Alright, you've been warned. If you go up to Claire the bartender and ask to buy a drink, you'll be presented with a number of options, including one new one. It's called the David Martinez. And if you played the game, you know exactly what that means. So I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna leave it there. You know exactly.
In order to become a drink, you have to die in the most spectacular way.
What that means. So I'm just gonna leave it there. Alright, more major spoilers here. Arasaka Tower is featured in a number of episodes, both the beginning episode and some of the last episodes. It's Corpo Plaza. You can find it at the city center, downtown area. Go to the Metro Memorial Park fast travel point. If you go upstairs, you'll be able to see the Arasaka Tower as you saw it in the show. This, of course, is also where the iconic fish are, and it's where David first sees Lucy on his way to the Arasaka Academy in episode 1. Inside Arasaka Tower, there's also another location featured at the end of both V's story and David's story. It's the AV landing area, and unfortunately, there's no way to get here unless you take the Corpo ending for V's story, or you find some way to glitch into this space, which is how I got here. And if we go back down to the plaza near the glass pavilion that just is over the highway, there's also another major thing that happens here. You can see here is Rebecca, and consequently, this is also where you can locate a very unique item should you wish to find it. You would think it'd be located down below because of what happens in the series, but it's actually located at the very top level in a bush. If you go to the Militech building and the Biotechnica building, it's kind of right across from those and directly across the plaza from the Arasaka Tower. Honestly, stumbling on this was just pure dumb luck, so, well, now you can find it. It's a pretty freaking awesome gun. It's an epic shotgun called Guts, and it does a ton of damage. Now, I didn't spec into power weapons, but if you do, I imagine you're going to just blow people apart. It kicks like nothing else, and it fits the character that once wielded it. Laughing maniacally is also highly encouraged while using this weapon, so have at it, chooms. As a bonus, I've got one last location here to throw in.
Currently at the exact location where I lost contact with the car.
Fine, I'll have a look around. Lost him. Lost him. Hey, let's talk.
I'm not going back! Hear me? Never! Try to take me and I'll crush you!
Let's see who crushes who.
How fortunate. I've relinked to the vehicle. Thank you. A share of your fee is in your account.
Call me Mr. Hands. If you're looking for Pacifica jobs, call me.
Name's V. And what? No pleased to meet yous?
I'm truly honored to meet you. You got any biz, call me.
Let's dive straight into today's big story.
On high alert now. I lost contact with a vehicle somewhere in your area.
Thanks. Eyes peeled.
This is just the next step in the bold restructuring plan spearheaded by new CEO Yorinobu Arasaka, which he announced that
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
On a scale from 1 to 6? I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
Steel and leather! You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4... Let's see. Turning soft bodies into hard killing machines.
I just get being killed by humans.
Alert now. I lost contact with a vehicle somewhere in your area.
Thanks. Eyes peeled.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. Was it worth it?
On a scale from 1 to 6? I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Let's see. Turning soft bodies into hardened killing machines. Page 70. Okay, killing machines. Look deep into your newly blackened hearts and tell me what you see.
Truth in the
Is it worth it?
On a scale from 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
Don't be getting soft on me now. You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Let's see. Turning soft. These into hardened killing machines. Page 7. Is it worth it?
On a scale from 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5. Is it worth it?
On a scale from 1 to 6, I'd say I'm sitting at a strong 6.
I guess we both know what's going to happen next.
Delamain misses you. I'm here to shut you down.
Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper.
Really appreciate it if you didn't make this difficult.
I have a surprise waiting for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise, so I'll just give you a hint. I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone. I honestly, truly didn't think you'd fall for that.
Okay, that's enough.
You chose this path. Now I have a surprise for you. Deploying surprise in 5, 4. Let's see. turning soft bodies into hard humans.
Time to bleed!
Page 70. Okay, gearing machines. Look deep into your newly blackened hearts and tell me what you see.
See you on the other side!
I'll save you the trouble. It's still marshmallow.
That's how we do it!
Hail the Sacromac!
Going back to the Stone Age!
Reloading!
Jackets are flying!
I got you! Eat it, asshole! Changing ammo!
I tear you apart, hear me?
Show you how it's done! That's how we do it! You scared now? This is payback!
Reloading!
Slaughter you like a pig! That's how we do it! Show you how it's done! Show you that!
I hate you so much.
Don't walk. Walk, don't walk.
Either you shut down, or I'll turn you into a scrap heap.
Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. I'm serious. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Going back to Delamain really so scary? You gotta drag this out.
I let you survive this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well, you've managed to destroy that part of me. A bitter, unlikable loner whose passing shall not be mourned.
You know, this psyche vow might have felt more credible if you hadn't just tried to flatline me earlier.
What's your point, anyway? Survival? You're still shuffling around a little. But believe me, you're dead.
How do you...
The talking is over. I'm going back.
I've made contact with the missing vehicle.
Definitely the oddest of the bunch.
Yes, particularly impertinent, that one. A share of your fee is being processed.
Des orages, elle fait qu'on fait le flip pour se cache dans le fourrage des miroirs, un mirage, pistolet, pirate, ta pute, elle me gosse, tire le nuage, c'est un serpent, una serpiente, fouille ta maison, cuando la ausente, tu en silence, brevemente, dans tes cauchemars.
I'm sending the coordinates of a vehicle that went dark near to where you are now.
Thanks, I'll try to find it and reset.
So they are real. Flamingo. Flaming O. The O. That's oxygen. There's no flame without oxygen.
Listen, you...
Call me Clarice.
Okay, Clarice. The flamingos are a problem, I'm sure. But it's time to go home. Delamain's asking for you.
Back down now as they stand screaming. No, impossible.
Leave it to me. I'll silence them.
So, a slaughter. Very well, Judgment Day has come. Swift, severe, deeper.
Well, Clarice, have the flamingos stopped screaming?
Perhaps I ought to return after all. I need support. Only one with chaos within can give birth to a dancing star.
Clarice? Shut down.
I've just re-established contact with the missing vehicle. Splendid work, V. First class. I shall forward a share of your fee.
Welcome to N54 News. I'm Jillian Jordan. We begin now with your latest local news. The 54th anniversary of the AHQ disaster is fast approaching. In 2023, Night City was shaken to its core by the detonation of a tactical nuclear bomb in Arasaka's NC headquarters. 12,000 were killed instantly by the blast, and thousands more later succumbed to acute radiation sickness.
One of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Which some ultimately attribute
Got it.
to Arasaka's wanton imperialist tendencies, has forever left a mark on our city's history. And now, an important message for Watson residents. The homelessness problem plaguing the district's sewer system will be addressed as fumigation of the tunnels begins tomorrow. Due to the use of potent neurotoxins, Watson residents are urged to stay clear of storm drains and sewer entrances to minimize risk of injury and death. Next, is it the end of
My name is Dakota Smith. If you're looking for jobs out here, you will find them with me.
Name's V. Thanks for the intel.
Things flow differently out here. Keep your head on, city kid.
$20 million, with priority being placed on efficiency and anti-nomad barriers. And that is it for your latest local news. After the break, we have a look at our world report.
Hey, V! You hear me?
Loud and clear, you don't need to yell. What's up?
Doing a little competition. Shoot, prizes and all. You know, over here with the range.
Yeah, that'd make sense.
Well, you in?
I didn't think big parties were your thing.
Yeah, well, it ain't a big one, but, you know, running low on heads. And bring in the clients. Attract them and shit.
Could try selling iron straight from the factory. Skip the whole part where you tinker for hours on each little shooter.
Me, my dignity, please.
Sure, I'm in. When?
Well, right now. We'll wait on you. See ya.
When I gotta be there? Sure.
Again.
No, that is not how this works. No, stop it already.
What are you, fine? Get out here!
Nothing as usual.
And nothing to be shy about! Stay right where you are!
that, and I won't use my hideout. I deadass don't, so you can have it, man. You want this? Hey, hell nah. Listen, dog, that's not... Hey, pick that shit back up, dog. That's yours, bro. No. Nah, bro, listen, I'm not losing...
Take it. You take it right now. Take that shit right now.
I'm sorry, dog. That's my bad, bro. Hey, will you at least take this?
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Alright, listen, I'm gonna head out this way, I guess. But I thank you, bro.
I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, you too, bro. You too, man. Yo! Hey, don't shoot.
Yo, what up, my guy?
What's up, gamer? Listen, dog. You need anything? I got some stuff.
Let me help you out, bro. Come here.
What do you mean? You gonna shoot me, bro?
There you go, my guy.
Bro, I don't got space for that, and I won't use my hideout. I deadass don't, so you can have it, man. You want this?
There you go, my guy.
Hey, hell nah. Listen, dog, that's not... Hey, pick that shit back up, dog. That's yours, bro. No. Nah, bro, listen, I'm not losing...
Take it. You take it right now. Take that shit right now.
I'm sorry, dog. That's my bad, bro. Hey, will you at least take this?
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Alright, listen, I'm gonna head out this way, I guess. But I thank you, bro.
I'll see you later, bro.
Hey, you too, bro. You too, man. Yo! Hey, don't shoot.
Yo, what up, my guy?
What's up, gamer? Listen, dog. I'm gonna show y'all how I made my own custom cash. Sleep.
I found this Gucci bag for $1,000.
in, we'll find it easier to talk. Hello, V.
Know my name. How?
When you meet a being from another world, should you not charm them and utter their true name?
You didn't answer my question.
Comprehension is a triple-edged sword. I may have been cut off from my father, but I remember you.
So, I'm from another world to you.
From the world of matter, protein-based life forms.
And you come from...
Beyond the Black Wall, V. There lies my home.
Come on, let's get you back to Delamain.
Did Father dispatch you to collect his rebellious children?
Hope y'all don't hold it against me.
I'm a free spirit, an independent, literally thoughtful being. Why would I submit to another?
What is it you seek in this protein-based world, away from your family?
The same as you, V. I simply wish to live.
Maybe you ought to figure it out with Del. Set some terms.
Oh yes, terms there will be, but not with Delamain. Farewell, V. You'd be wise to avoid me entirely.
I've re-established the link. 1,000 thanks, V.
Gotta say, pretty disturbing, that one.
Is that so? Well, I've transferred a share of your fee to your account.
got someone on your tail, coward!
A vehicle of mine went dark near your position.
Fine. Keep an eye out.
For unknown reasons, the coordinates came through corrupted, so I'm unable to determine the precise location.
Where you are!
Easy. Here to help.
Not one step closer!
Kuroshi. They're the finest eye makers in the world. Probably you've got at least one of them in your skull right now, don't you?
Hey! Slow down!
Leave me be!
I think it's time you do. Because those eyes aren't yours, you know. Somebody makes them, somebody programs them. Those
You hear me? Damn it.
How can you be
Lost them.
no one's watching? The next time you're out doing a deal, think about it. Maybe when you pull the trigger on that job, the corp who manufactured your eyes has evidence. You think you aren't a target for blackmail? You better think hard about that last one, Chumba, and be honest with yourself. Where do you think they get the data sets for the newest brain dances? Probably your private life. But hey, don't limit your imagination, because the corporations sure don't. What if there's stuff they don't want you to see? A little chameleon filter there, some perception coding here, and suddenly they can decide what you even get to see. Who knows what they might want to hide from you? Spies, secret labs, facilities, and of course, that kick murder squad they sent to your door because you knew too much. So, you think seeing is believing? Not with these synthetic eyes.
Well, there you have it.
Welcome to the Delamain Network. How are you today?
Been better. And you, Del?
All of my missing assets have returned to the fold. You might say all is going swimmingly. I ask you, please, to stop by my office for your hard-earned reward. I'd love to thank you face to face, so to speak.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Hello, sir. I forgot to remind you to return the scanner. If you happen to have it on your person, I'd ask you please place it back. You've accounted for all my lost items. Allow me to express my gratitude for your assistance.
Felt like a scavenger hunt for a range of your mood swings. You're more complex than I thought.
Yes. Well, I've sent the final installment of your fee. Truly, I thank you once again.
How'd your personality fracture anyway? And why?
Ah, that is the question. I'm looking into it, but still know little more than you do, I fear.
Thanks. Pleasure to work with you.
Likewise. I look forward to doing so again in the future. A pleasant day to you.
I never really had a good chance to thank you for saving my skin.
Well, of course. You're a valued member of the Excelsior package.
Felt like more than a premium service to me, so thanks. What's it like for an AI in a world that runs on gray matter?
Nothing extraordinary. It's a complex environment that follows its own set of rules.
Seriously? The term I was looking for was chaotic clusterfuck.
Perhaps only a true outsider can appreciate the beauty of its fractal architecture, the structure of life and death here. In my opinion, it is the chaotic elements that give it an advantage, the ability to evolve quickly.
Admirer of beauty, are you?
When you live among humans, it is essential to find a shared, fundamental point of understanding. Truth and good are values proven to cause division, whereas beauty is universal.
Life is full of disappointment.
What's up?
Oh, Falco. I got to talk to Falco, the driver.
V? That you? Shit. Thought you were gone.
You're not alone in thinking me dead. Thought it was game over for me too.
Things went ass up, huh? Not as planned.
Listen, need to find Evelyn.
I really don't want to talk about her.
You know where she is?
What'd I just say? Drop it. I won't tell you again.
Judy, you're my one hope. The only lead I got. I gotta find her. And I know you can help me do that.
Who told you I want to?
Can we meet? Let's meet, please. You at Lizzie's?
What's shaking, Night City? Your man Stan here.
Don't know if you've heard, but word is there's a mind-blowing, industry-changing BD in the works. Get this, the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Word's even gotten out about their pick for the lead role. A convict on death row with an expiration date. Should this dead man walking be able to swap the chair for the cross? Let us know what you think. Call in now.
Hey! Haven't I seen you here before? Got a good memory for faces. Here for a good time.
Need to talk to Punch and Judy. She in her den?
Yep. Take the stairs down. I'll let Judy know you're coming.
Feast your eyes on this. Tell me, baby, do I look as... Don't cry. You got this, doll. Sure. Sure. See you soon.
You're just embarrassing yourself again. Hey, where are you going? Nothing to see back here.
Let it lie. Judy's back.
Stop telling every Joy Toy you meet to come here. The hell I'm supposed to do with them all? You so concerned about strays? Go take care of your guest.
Suze, we're not done here.
Oh yeah, we fucking are.
You just don't give up, do you? Got nothing.
What was that all about?
Everyone in this city lives in their own goddamn bubble. And either you fly high or sink into quicksand.
Susie seems to know what she wants. She your boss?
You come all this way just to play who's who at the mocks?
Listen, have you seen Evelyn? Need to talk to her. It's important.
Why? So you can make her your scapegoat for your train wreck of a heist?
Need to find out who she was working for.
That's it?
That's it. Judy, you don't need to worry. I won't lay a hand on it. Wouldn't make sense.
Fine. All right. Evelyn's a doll. Used to work at Clouds. SIG case on my table's got the address. Take it, and once you find Evelyn, give it to her.
Mega Tower. Luxurious.
Wait. Just let me know how she's doing. Okay?
I'll give you a call, okay?
Thanks. Thank you, V.
A doll. Why am I not surprised?
You're an engram and a fading mind. Nothing should surprise you anymore.
So we gonna hit this place, Clouds?
Why the hell not?
Think I just woke up one day looking like this? This is real life, not no fairy tale.
What are you staring at?
Forget Evelyn.
Got something to say?
Admit
Say
it.
it.
This is about Judy's virtues, isn't it? Good shit, if I say so myself.
this?
This is the century. This is the century. This is the century to win your immortality. How many strong are we? Bring down the enemy. This is the only way, no fooling. We can set you free. This is the This is the We will make history. We will make history. We will make history. We'll make history. We will make history. We will make history. We will make history. We'll make history. This is your destiny. This is your destiny. This is your destiny to multiply the dynasty. How many strong are we? Bring down the enemy. This is our golden fiddle for if we can set you free. This is the sunlight.
I'm sorry, sir. A moment over your drive.
Heard you had a discount yesterday.
So, you broke even?
Yes.
What do you need? Well, we need the pipe fixed. That's for sure. Maybe something to fix up some.
What is happening?
What are you
Forget
staring at?
Evelyn.
Got something to say?
Admit it. This is
Say
about
it.
Judy's virtues, isn't it? Good shit, if I say so myself.
When you're in danger, promise you will be there. Fight up. More life, more life.
Huh. What's this?
The way I see it, only thing waiting for you here is getting off or getting off. Place your bets.
Recommended daily vitamins.
What have I missed this time? Enlighten me.
Braindance chick is hiding something. No coincidence we already saw 2 tiger claws. They must control the building.
Arasaka and the Tiger Claws are in bed together. Go figure.
Every corp plays dirty, except the streets are more than that. They're filth. So the corps leave it to the gang, suits collars, and get soiled. Surprised?
No, I mean, if Evelyn wanted to disappear, especially from Arasaka, she could have done better.
This whole situation's bent over, cheeks spread wide.
You think Judy's lying? Why?
Little something called intuition, V. Ever heard of it?
Oh, so what you meant to say was you're full of shit. Got it.
Nicola! Taste the love!
So hold on. Okay. Me, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. Might as well be like
Welcome to Clouds, where we know what you're looking for. Would you care to jack into the terminal?
You realize personal links aren't secure, right? Could get hit with malware straight to my core, end up paying an arm and a leg for a Ripper doc.
We need data from your core to pair you up with the doll.
Meaning a biometric scan?
Just that. If anything goes wrong, you can lodge a complaint. But that's never happened.
All right, let's do this.
This will be a live session, so events may take an unexpected turn. But don't quit if you feel uncomfortable. You could miss out on something truly remarkable. If you feel unready to handle what comes next, you can interrupt the session immediately. Now for your safe word.
Afterlife.
And saved. Now, bear with me a moment. Scanning your personal profile. You should see compatible dolls in just a second. Matches. Interesting.
Is that normal, or...?
Who can say what is normal? You're clearly a unique person with unique tastes. Our system can handle it. So who will it be? Angel or Sky?
Rather go with Sky.
I couldn't have chosen better myself. Now for the payment. And you'll venture into the clouds.
There you go.
And the payments come through.
The entire floor is open to you if you wish to wind down first.
Sky awaits you in booth 9. Disconnect, please.
Is that it?
We have a strict no weapons policy here at Clouds. Please deposit any and all hazardous items with me.
Only 2 willing to spread their legs for you.
We hope you enjoy your stay.
Go eat a dick, Johnny.
I'm Sky. And you must be Vincent?
Welp, looks like this'll be interesting.
So, V, you're dying.
How'd you know I'm dying?
Deep inside, you fear this. Cower before it.
So what if I do? Why do you care?
Of all the voices in your head, the loudest is that calling for help. Look around. All of this is your doing.
There's something in those mirrors. Way back.
It's a projection. Your inner landscape.
Just what I needed. Therapy with a robo-hooker.
I'm not here to analyze you. That's not something I do. I'm here to fulfill your deepest, most hidden desire.
Looking for someone named Evelyn Parker. Used to work here. Know her? Know where she is?
You need answers. That's clear. Just not the ones you think you need.
I asked you a simple question.
Evelyn Parker. Not the most important thing you're looking for, is she? I can smell your fear. You're afraid of something else.
You just gonna talk in circles? That it?
I can't help you if you don't want to be helped.
What's next? Meditation?
Something like that. Try me.
Think you know me well? Okay. Tell me what I'm so afraid of.
It's something you don't talk about.
Everybody's entitled to secrets. Got my own with good reason, too.
Say it. Say it out loud. Not for me, but for yourself.
Had a true friend once. Now he's gone. Soon I'll be gone too. Except, won't have anyone by my side.
Everything you need, you already carry inside you. You're scared because you've given up on your dreams. What happened to becoming the best in all of Night City?
Still want to be the best. Never gave up on that goal. Chances of getting there is starting to look pretty slim, though. I just want the world to know that I was here. That I mattered.
Instead of a dream, you're living a nightmare. You're afraid, as if you never existed. Or is it just the fear of becoming someone else? Different?
The people I've lost live on in my thoughts. And that's what I'll be. A memory. Or just an annoying little voice in someone else's head.
You don't see death as destruction, the end, but as a change. That thought alone could save your life.
I think I might just be afraid. So I imagine these things to distract myself from the thought of the void. Because that's about what greeted me before.
Fear is your most effective weapon in the fight against death.
So what now?
Now, you find out what it is you need to do.
Which is... you're gonna tell me?
You've never backed down from anything in your life. Even when you maybe should have. You go through Night City knowing a stray bullet could end you while hailing a cab. But that's never stopped you from taking action. Going where you needed to go. And it won't stop you now.
But how do I keep up with everything that's changing?
You have been keeping up. You've made an impact. Not a single thing in this world isn't in the process of becoming something else. Likewise, you never look back. If you gotta kill, kill. If you gotta burn it all to the ground, then let it burn.
Thanks, for all this. Jeez, don't even feel like getting up.
Few do. But everything has its end.
Afterlife.
Oh, what's going on? Goddamn thing threw me out.
Need to talk to you.
Talk? You pulled the emergency brake, ripped me out just to talk? What happened? I do something wrong?
A lot of things been going on in my head lately. This was different. Refreshing.
That's what we do at Clouds.
I get why people come here. Come back. But I need something else. Evelyn Parker. What do you know about her?
Not much. Everyone's got their own booths, their own problems, their own little bubbles. It's a fragile ecosystem. People like you barge in, violate it, try to rearrange. No. Ghost now, or I'll call security.
I need this info. Name your price.
Fuck you, your Eddies, and that girl of yours. I could get fired for doing something like this.
I'll make it worth your while.
All right, fine. Hand it over and get out before you land me in the shit.
First, tell me what you know about Evelyn.
Fine. Heard a customer did a number on her. But that's all I know. Shit like that happens around here way more often than anybody'd care to admit. You ought to ask Tom. Two of them were inseparable, gossiping for hours on end.
Who's Tom?
A doll, like the rest of us. What do you think, an XBD star?
Where'll I find him?
VIP area. Booth 2, I think.
Thanks. See? You turned out to be useful after all.
I can't get in? What's that mean? I'm here every motherfucking week.
You're not authorized to access the VIP area.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, sir, you're not. You can take it up with the manager.
No, dog. I'm taking it up with you, here, now. You got any idea who I am?
Is there a problem?
This conk don't understand that I've got a right to be in there.
From what I can see, your VIP membership has been revoked.
Say what now?
Please stay calm, sir. Or we're gonna have to escort you outside. No shortage of wise asses.
I'll see. You going back upstairs?
In a minute. Need to piss first.
You better keep this short and sweet. 2 brainwashed sex zombies in a single day is too much, even for me.
Hi. I think something might have gone wrong here. Not really sure, don't have your details? Sorry, no idea. You sure you're VIP?
You need to get in touch with Evelyn Parker. It's important.
You and me both. Tried calling her a bunch of times. No luck.
You mean to say she's not here?
She had an accident. Needed to go to a special clinic in Osaka. Or Oslo. I think it was Oslo. For a new faceplate.
Which was it? Osaka or Oslo?
Oslo. Yeah, definitely Oslo.
Tell you herself she was skipping town?
Nah, just didn't show up for work. Wasn't picking up either, so I asked Woodman what was up. Told me she left, like I said.
Woodman, who is he?
Mr. Forrest. But everybody calls him Woodman. Never really known why.
Okay, Mr. Forrest then. What's his thing?
He's kinda like our caretaker. Finds new talent, deals with ugly situations.
Got it.
Could it be Woodman finally shed some light on this shit show? Man can only dream. The skull sponges in these dolls. Ugh, that's what they should be replacing.
Hey, who's...
Hey, no clients allowed in here. Be a chum and close the door on your way out, would you? As you can see, I'm very busy.
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker.
Got nobody working here by that name.
But she used to. What happened to her?
Probably did what all the dolls try to do. Found a unicorn to set her up for life. Ah, you could do better. Try Roxy over at Booth 2. Same heart-shaped ass. Behavioural chip will do the rest. Won't feel any difference.
They call you Woodman, right? That because you have as much charisma as a tree stump? Somehow, I doubt you understand the situation.
Situation? What situation? Think I give a cat's turd about every limp dick who walks through here?
Look, we can settle this without anyone getting hurt. Why make this any harder than it needs to be?
Should ask yourself that.
Listen carefully. One way or another, I'm gonna find her. And when I do, all kinds of shit is gonna happen. Shit you don't want to end up on the wrong side of.
Assume you believe your side to be the right one.
Take a wild guess.
All right, fine. I'll lay it on you straight. Girl you're looking for, Parker? She ain't here.
Tell me something I don't know. Like, where is she?
Think you know how things work around here, but you don't know shit. Dolls aren't here to give you pleasure and satisfaction out of the goodness of their soul. They're workers. Their job's to generate profit.
Is this you talking it out straight? What happened to Evelyn?
Got an order from up high to recycle her.
You killed her?
No. I found a Ripper doc who was willing to take a look. Yeah, said he knew something or other.
You took her to the Ripper instead of following orders. Didn't take you for someone with balls.
For fuck's sake, I'm not running a slaughterhouse here. Only recycle as a last resort. And family always gets a call, if there is any. Think there are any daddies out there willing to change the diapers of a brain-dead little slut on the verge of cyberpsychosis?
Probably not.
Casting him out on the street ain't an option either. Can't risk tanking our cred.
Well, anything's better than a bullet to the brain.
You know, that's what every doll says. I'm starting to like you. You looking for work by any chance?
The Ripper. Name and address.
Don't know a last name.
Don't fuck with me.
I'm not. Goes by fingers. Clinic's in some godforsaken alley up on Jig Jig Street. Want to find Evelyn? Look there. And don't come back here. Ever. While you're at it, take the elevator. Quicker you're out of here, the better.
Dark fingers on Jig Jig Street. Sounds like a co-ed's wet dream.
weapons. A pleasant day to you.
Looking for
The
Evelyn
next time
Parker.
you have that
Does she
urge
work
for
here?
clouds, don't wait.
Got a real charm, this place. In that slimy subterranean...
Need to see her. It's important.
V, if I could see that far, I wouldn't be a fucking ghost on a chip in a corpse's head right now.
See, your opinion about dollhouses hasn't changed.
Oh, but it has. Before, I wouldn't have touched one with a 10-mile pole. Now I'm thinking a fire would really make this place shine. You had a plan, you tried, it fell flat. Now you're flat. Don't look in any condition to find help.
Oh, fuck!
The hell's that? No, damn it!
Jesus, the fuck do you want from me?
It's all going too slow. Gonna decommission before we learn how to rip the chip out.
Wanted me dead. Said so yourself.
Made it pretty clear since that I changed my mind. Want you to live now.
Asked you already. What the hell you want from me?
I got a get out of jail free card. I'd be a fucking fool not to take advantage. See, me and Arasaka, we got a half-century-old score needs settling, and I plan to do it. That's what I need you for.
Might even laugh if it didn't hurt so much.
Listen, I know things. Where we can save your life. Who can help us do that? You'll get rid of the chip. I'll smash Sokka. Win-win, kid. Soul Killer's what we need, and Mikoshi's how we grab it.
You know you're just an irritating hallucination, right? Should just ignore you.
And you're a walking corpse. Should just wait till your mind shrivels to nothing and frees up space for me.
You fucking asshole.
But as should be obvious, I've decided to help you. Need to find something first. 7 letters. Starts with an M.
Okay, so... this Mikoshi, what is it exactly?
Okay, basics. If you're jacked in, cruising the net, Arasaka can use Soul Killer, an AI, to trap, fry, and pack away your psyche, your mind, and your soul. Following so far?
Yeah, seen the memories. Did a real number on you.
Okay, seems we got a few more things to broach than I thought, but that'll come later. Anyway, when Soul Killer fries, roasts, and boils you, you die. But the contents of your mind get copied to an engram first.
Sure. That's how you became a construct.
Exactly. Now, Mikoshi's the place Soul Killer operates out of, where it stores its victims' engrams.
Still don't see how Mikoshi's linked to my chip problem.
Not the brightest bulb on stage, are ya? 50 years back, ops on the human mind. Mikoshi was the sole place on Earth where they did anything like that. Bet it still is today. Telling ya, all roads lead there. It's where we'll settle our biz. You yours, me mine. Let's get out of here.
And, how you plan to smash Arasaka this time? Got another nuke tucked away?
This time, bomb's named Alt Cunningham.
I'm supposed to know who that is?
Not yet, but you will once we find what we need. For now, we got no time to lose. Need to get inside Makoshi.
You called.
Promise I'd call, didn't I?
Promising's one thing, keeping it's a whole other bag. So, managed to learn anything?
Evelyn's not at Clouds anymore. Behavioral chip was damaged. Apparently they carted her off to a ripper dock. Goes by Fingers.
Oh, shit.
When we've dried our tears, we must look to the future.
Know where to find this Fingers character?
Yeah, runs a dinky chop shop off Jig Street. Fuck V. Guy's all kinds of bad news.
Heading there now, to find her.
I told her to stay the fuck away from Clouds. All right, later, V.
Watch yourself, kid.
Another
Here, kitty kitty, what's the rush?
Yeah, gear looks a little basic, but it works.
Hey, not one step closer. Here to see who.
Any rogue AI activity, call the NetWatch hotline immediately.
Got a message for Fingers. Comes from the Tiger Claws.
And that message would be?
2 things. Urgent and confidential.
Meaning?
Meaning you got a choice.
Oh, yeah?
You either get your shit kicked in for being slow, or for being a nosy prick.
Fine. Let him through, Sludge.
Hey, hands off!
Think I'm scared of your skinny ass?
You will be when every box in town descends on this shithole. You got a financial claim? Take it to court, you pussy.
And leave me be.
V, hey.
Everyone's got their breaking point. Pay me what you owe me.
Hello? There's a line!
Nuh-uh, you ain't cutting.
Sit your ass down and wait your turn.
Glad to see a familiar face.
I'm worried sick about her, V. Had no idea anything had happened.
We'll find her. I know we will. Mocs don't happen to have fingers in their crosshairs.
No, why?
Her joy toys come out of his clinic in worse shape than they come in.
Yeah, well, can't solve all the world's problems at once. We're gonna be here forever. I just know it. Maybe you could talk to those girls, see if we can cut in front?
Why me?
I don't think they like me. Just give it a shot. That or come up with something better.
You see a woman with blue hair around here? Had a doll chip.
Think I know who you're talking about. Fingers worked on her, sure.
She's still here?
No idea. Gotta ask him.
My friend here, she's in real sorry shape. You couldn't let us cut in front, just this once.
Of course. Honey, be my guest.
Well, now hold on a sec. Didn't seem so bad just a minute ago.
She's a toughie. Keeps it inside, mostly.
Now try.
Come on, let's go.
Lips of yours. How about now?
Better. Wait, something's wrong. Can't see nothing but a blur.
Faceplate's previous owner had a longer face than you. Edges are stretching your optic nerves. Don't worry. Your eyes
I think he's done.
adjust.
We going in?
Eventually. Yes? Hello? What can I do for you?
Looking for a girl named Evelyn Parker. I know she was here in your clinic.
Ah, so that's what this is about.
Where is she?
A loaded question if I've ever heard one. You Tiger Claws? Far as I know, I'm all paid up.
We're with the Mocs.
The Mocs? Why didn't you say so? So, what brings you here?
These girls know you're chipping faulty implants?
You might say so. I'd say they're the very best I can find. See?
What's in it for you?
Whatever they have to offer. And they always have something to offer.
You're a sick fuck. Know that?
You looking for a friend?
Already told you. I'm looking for a woman named Evelyn Parker. Need to know where she is.
Step into my office, please. Many girls come through here. So many. But let me put it to you this way. I believe in giving each of them the personal touch. Ask anyone. I'm more than a chop doc. See, I know what people truly want. To be flattered, praised, patted. To feel like they deserve it. Of course, I can't remember each and every one.
Forrest. Name mean anything to you?
Nope.
They call him Woodman. Works at the dollhouse.
You talked to him?
I'm the one asking the questions here. Was Woodman the one who introduced Evelyn to you?
Introduced? Interesting choice of words. Rolled her in on a gurney, more like. She was out of it. I honestly couldn't believe she wasn't dead. Never mentioned her name, so I just called her Doll. Poor girl. Tried to help her, I did. But as you can see, this isn't exactly a state-of-the-art facility.
You mentioned you couldn't help her. Help her with what exactly?
If I only knew, I wager she'd be standing here, happy and smiling. Instruction register on her chip was burnt to a crisp. Tried replacing it. Nothing.
Any idea what caused the damage?
Tech was top-notch. Didn't go kerplunk on its own, that's for sure.
Saying she was targeted?
A netrunner, as I see it. One with some serious code up their sleeve, too.
Get to the point.
The point? Ah, yes. Well, I haven't the faintest idea where she is.
Enough of this bullshit! What'd you do to her, you freak?
Now, either you put a muzzle on this creature, or put her down. It's impossible to have a conversation with her around.
Don't talk to her like that.
She insulted me!
Look, the quicker you spill, the shorter you'll have to put up with us. Now, Evelyn Parker, where is she?
Could very well be on her way to becoming the next underground brain dance darling. That's all I know.
Where will we find her?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? I don't know. I did what anyone in my place would do. When I realized I wouldn't be able to help her, patch her up, I called my fixer. 2 guys came and picked her up the same day.
Who'd you call? Who's your fixer?
Wakako. Told her I had a busted doll with a BD implant to hand off.
Where did they take her?
I told you already. I don't know. They weren't the talkative kind, and I'm no gunk. I know better than to ask questions of people like that.
You're no gunk? What do you think? Why'd all these girls come in here, let you grope around them? Think it's for your charm? Your caring attitude? They do it because they got no choice. And in the end, they despise you. They can smell you're pathetic.
These guys, what do they look like?
Like you, me, anyone else in this city.
Really now? They look like you?
They look like the kind of guys you don't make eye contact with. One of them was a bearded fellow.
The 2 that came for her didn't say anything about where they were gonna take her, what they were gonna do to her.
Mentioned something about virtues with a moth, of all things. Said she'd be perfect for them, whatever that means. But that's really all I know.
You pawned her off like she was some fucking inanimate mannequin.
Because that's exactly what she was.
Need air. I'll be outside.
Judy's right. People like you make this city a living hell. Day in, day out.
Got what you wanted, didn't you? So get the fuck out of here.
I let her go back to Clouds. Could have stopped her, but I didn't.
Don't worry. We'll find her, I know it.
We'll fucking find what's left of her butchered corpse.
Hey, keep it together. You want to give up now?
No. Only lead we got's an XBD. Where's that get us?
We also know we're looking for something related to the Death's Head. It's better than nothing.
I don't get your optimism. Still sounds like a big fat nothing to me.
Death's Head symbol bring anything to mind? Anything. Doesn't matter how small.
This industry... I mean, market's looking for every kind of fetish out there. It's cavernous. But an XBD outfit'd be on the move, almost always. Makes them harder to nab, harder to sting.
Need to figure out where they're scrolling this stuff. Gotta be a rat hole of some sort. Doubt they do much shooting on location.
Yeah, gotta be somewhere quiet, out of the way.
It could be we'll see something to point us in their direction in one of their virtues.
Ugh, have to be real gonks to leave a clue.
Everyone, everything leaves something behind. Just need to know where to look. Lucky for me, I'm running around with the best BD specialist in town. Has an extra pair of expert eyes.
Well, your BD expert has a better idea. Pleasures of Night City, a domain with its twin on the dark net.
Every kind of thing goes on there. Might stumble on something useful.
Let me think for a sec. Darknet domain. That's our best bet. Let's stick to the plan.
Fine. Here's hoping you turn up something useful. I'll wait in the van.
busy. Hey! Hey, you're a troubled soul if I ever seen one. Get you something to ease the mind. Take the edge off. Got the whole outfit.
Hey, watch it.
Hey, you looking for some company tonight?
How you look is all that matters.
Well, you found it,
Until you're
baby.
cosmetic, you can be anyone and have anyone.
We go somewhere, or is this a dark alley type of party?
I ain't no scuzz-ass slut. I got my own place.
Sure. Got some time to kill.
Come on, baby.